The knife! Drop the knife!
Get out!
Drop it!
County, challenger one. Challenger one.
Drop it!
Drop the knife!
Get out!
Drop the knife!
Get out!
Drop the knife!
No!
Drop the knife!
I killed you!
Drop the knife!
No!
Drop the knife! County, shots fired.
Caller, are you there?
Yes.
What's going on? Do you need police, fire, or medical?
I'm not sure the right way to do this. I guess like a wellness check is what I'm requesting. One of my neighbors has been screaming at the top of her lungs outside of her house all day. We can't communicate with her. We can't do anything. She seems very violent right now. And then she went inside the house and has been apparently banging on things, according to her neighbor. And we're worried for her husband's health right now.
Okay. So you said that she's screaming? Like,
Yeah.
what is she screaming?
Screaming.
When you say screaming, can you give me more information on what you mean exactly?
She speaks a different language, so I don't know specifically what she's saying. And I'm not aware of what language it is, but when she stepped outside, when we saw her, she was screaming at the top of her lungs and pointing repeatedly at her house. And then she went inside and started what sounds like throwing things in the house and banging on walls.
¿Cuántos están aquí?
Policia!
Check uniform. I see you guys, they were unable to locate anything.
That's one, thank you, all clear.
10-4, good for you.
You can hear her no more.
She quieted down.
See anybody coming? That's it.
Get out!
Oh, sorry, got a knife. Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
Get out!
Drop it!
County, challenger one. Challenger one.
Drop it!
Drop the knife!
Get out!
Drop the knife! Drop the knife!
No!
Drop the knife!
I killed you!
Drop the knife!
No!
Drop the knife! County, shots fired.
Okay, Jim, I'm coming to you first, my friend. What do you think about this one?
I think that the woman that was holding the knife was suicidal.
So, Jim, you think that a woman armed with a knife is not a serious threat to a trained police officer?
Well, I think it depends, but in her case, she just seemed like she was, hallucinating or just not very mentally stable. I don't know. I mean, I remember when police officers used to carry like batons or like these little bats. The situation, in that situation, she just looked like she was babbling with a knife and wasn't following orders because she was either suicidal or just didn't understand.
Yeah, she spoke a different language. I'm not coming to you next, Steve. Just give me a second. Let's go to Amy next. Amy, what do you think about this one?
Listen, it takes 2 seconds to throw a knife that could harm somebody. If she had a gun, regardless, she's already admitted that she murdered her husband or whoever it was, 100% justifiable. If that knife would have left her hand, she could have killed an officer without a doubt.
Let me ask you, everyone, this, I guess, just as I come to you, you can answer this if you like, or you don't have to. How far away does someone, or how close does somebody with a knife have to be for you to really present or really take them as a real serious threat, right? So if somebody's got a rock in their hand and they're 2 blocks away, rock could be a deadly weapon, but you're not going to hit me from there. But how close would you have to be with a knife to present a real danger to someone? Does anybody have an idea or a thought on that?
To me, she looks about, I don't know, 15 feet away. I mean, she's got 3 officers to the left, to the right, and in the front. And again, that knife could have came out of her hand at any time. I mean, it could have went right in the dome of any one of those officers. So I'm sticking by this is 100% reasonable.
Okay, fair enough. Steve, what do you think, my friend?
All right, justifiable. And I'm going to tell you why. Whenever she was at the door, and yes, they said she was Spanish speaking, they were retreating. The officers were retreating. The police officers told her to drop the knife. She stated, "No, I will kill you," which means she understands English enough to ascertain what the officers were asking. She stopped in her driveway, and then she proceeded to go forward after this. So that's a perceived threat, in my opinion.
What Steve said, that makes perfect sense. So whenever she was at the door, they had every right to kill her then, but since she had went out further and they were sitting there talking to her, they should have just pepperballed or tased her. So that made it kind of unjustified. It could have been justified if they'd shot her in the beginning, like he said, but since she sat there and stood there for a minute, they had time to escalate the situation.
Tricky one, because it just seems like she was, suicidal. So I don't know.
Well, let me ask you, you've mentioned that twice. Does that matter if a subject is suicidal? Is like, what does that really mean to the police officers at that point? I mean,
I guess
right then and there, what does that mean?
They just might as well do their jobs and, take the person out.
Well,
Jim, I don't think it's like what they can do. It's the perception of the police officer in the situation. So me, I could throw a football 70 yards. So a knife, oh my God, I could probably hit someone from 100 feet away. But I think it's just a perceived threat. I will prove. I'm going to record a damn video.
Okay, less than a minute. Let's go to a vote. I'm going to Steve first. How say you, Steve? Reasonable or not?
100%.
There's one for reasonable. Keaton, how do you say?
I'm going to say reasonable now.
Oh, there's 2. Somebody changed his mind. I wonder who that was. Probably Amy. Jim, what's your vote, my friend?
Yeah, I guess it's reasonable to kill her. Yeah.
Bro, you almost sound like that sounded weird. Do you really feel that way? You don't have to go with the crowd. Look, here's the other thing too. Our juries in America, I don't want anybody sitting on a jury that goes with the crowd. Stand your ground. If you believe it's not that way, that's the way our system works. And it's the government's system if we don't stand our ground. Because right now, you're the average citizen getting to weigh in on this case. So weigh in on how you feel. And if you truly believe it was unjustified, say so.
Like I said before, she was crazy. So what do you do with a crazy person? I mean, you got to protect yourself.
Okay. I'm just saying, I don't want you to feel like you have to go with we don't have to have a unanimous decision. That's what juries are about. And in fact, it's scary if we have juries like that, because if you or I on the defendant's seat, I'd like to be judged on my merits and not what everybody else was thinking. Amy, give me your vote.
100% reasonable.
Boy, thank God we can get it done with 4 votes.
Follow, subscribe, and comment.
An incarcerated individual's use of institutional telephones constitutes consent, and your calls may be provided to law enforcement agencies.